all walks of life to make this happen, Mark.
No question, no question. You've got every ability level. You've got every type of individual, and we mentioned the some 3,000, I think, this year volunteers to make it happen. As you say, the runners get to experience and head to the beer, and there it's a day they never forget. But that means people came out here at 3 a.m., 4 a.m.
We
Exactly.
got out here a little after 4 or so, and there were already a lot of people down here setting stuff up. They must have worked through the night.
Working away.
In,
Yeah.
in some parts they did. The great community of marathoning and these big races, we have volunteers working our race, from the Route 66 race in Tulsa, from the Cowtown Marathon in Fort Worth, from others. It takes teams to do this. We do the same for their races, and it's really it raises all ships. It's a win-win.
One of the really fun places of many during this race is Gorilla Hill.
It's a favorite.
It is. And our Ashley Moss is covering her first Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon, and she's at Gorilla Hill right now. Ashley?
You might have to mute me if I can't hear.
Having a little communication problem with Ashley right now, but we will definitely go back to it several times today because a lot of people really like that area.
It's probably pretty darn loud at Gorilla Hill.
Yeah,
Where did they get that gorilla? Do you have a clue?
I don't know where Steve Hill got it, but
You wouldn't just find one at a garage sale, for instance.
I gotta believe you had to do some searching, and all the bananas, all the mimosas that exist there. As I said, got to watch out, but sometimes it's just what one needs. That is not my professional advice.
Bria Barry's at one of our fun stops as well. Let's go to her right now, Bria.
Hey guys, good morning. We are back, and as you can see, the runners are going by. A lot of excitement here today. We hear music, we have water, Powerade, pretzels, everything you name. And then I met this woman by the name of Janore Taylor. Janore just told me that, hi, I'm losing you. You told me that you were actually here the day of the bombing. Talk about that a little bit.
It was, do I need to take this off?
You're fine. I think they can hear you.
Okay. I was at my job, and when I saw the bombing, because after it happened, I had just left from downtown. I was trying to find the place where I could take my son Seth, who wanted to join the Army. So I had done a visual there, and when I looked out my window, and the building that I was in, the force was so heavy, it shook the building.
Wow.
And I was in a roller chair, and I hit the floor.
Wow.
So then I checked on my friend Sandra Finney, who lived in the Regency, who still lives there now. And they had to be displaced.
Scary moments for you indeed, but you told me you had just left downtown when the bombing took
Had
place.
just left downtown.
What does it mean for you to be out here today to show your support to these runners that are trying to commemorate the lives lost in the deadly bombing?
It's a good feeling to be able to help those who still care about each other. It's also nice to memorize those who have lost their lives and give that family hope. And as believers, that will help us through many years.
Janore, thank you so much. You have been so graceful since meeting you. Thank you. And guys, as you can see, the runners are going by, picking up water. Man, I'm telling you, these guys are impressive. I am getting motivated. Great job, guys. We'll send it back to you, Linda and Kevin.
All right. Thank you, Bria. And your guest really was very profound in what she said, and she's absolutely right. All right. Now, let's try and go back to Gorilla Hill with our friend Ashley Moss there covering the festivities there. Ashley?
Good morning. You know, I think I have the best spot in the house this morning live at Gorilla Hill. Why don't you guys go ahead and take a quick look at this gorilla. It's 50 feet high, a little wind, a little bit of rain aren't keeping folks out today. So you see straight ahead, people are waiting for the runners. They're lining up. They pulled out their chairs. They're getting out in the spirit of things. And then when we look behind us, we've got everything from Hoop Ale Works and coffee. Folks standing waiting for runners. So this is we were talking to folks this morning. They're here despite the wind, despite the rain. And I'm going to go ahead and find the mayor of Gorilla Hill right now. We're coming up on you, sir. You know, we were talking this morning about your costume. You got to tell us what the inspiration was this year.
Well, the inspiration was just spirit, Oklahoma City spirit, just, community and just everybody getting out and having a great time. We're so happy that Mr. Banana House himself has this great event every year. Been up the street for the last 12 years that we've been doing this, and it's just been a super, super time and really fun to support everybody and have a great time.
And what do you think keeps everybody coming out every year for the same events?
Free potassium. What do you think? No, this is a great neighborhood, lived here for 30 years, and just like a lot of neighborhoods here in Oklahoma City, I think it's just the opportunity to really support such a great cause and, and really remember why we're here and just all the, and just, it's really great to see all the effort that a lot of people put in, we just do this out of the goodness of our heart, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful day. So.
That's right. Well, folks telling me this morning that they've made up to $120,000 over the last few years. And as you can see, I want to make sure you see there's plenty of potassium, just like he said, plenty of bananas, plenty of spirit. They've got them sliced and ready to go. So we'll be handing them out all throughout the day. Plenty of coffee. And we'll be here right when the winners come through. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Ashley. They do have a lot of potassium there. And I think Steve was channeling Will Ferrell's cheerleader skit from SNL. A pretty good outfit there.
He looked great. He looked like he was having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And if you're watching, look at the screen below us as you see these comments coming in. You see a mixture of people remembering that day as it affected them or their families.
Mm-hmm.
Police officers, victims, families who were somehow affected by it. If you have something you'd like to say, join us at KFOR. Send it to KFOR. Use the hashtag Run to Remember. Now, Caitlin Ogle remains out there with the fun and the excitement. Let's go to her now. Caitlin.
Yes, we're at the OG&E water stop, and I'm telling you, the people just keep coming. I don't know if you can see, but over there up the horizon, we keep saying maybe we should move spots when people leave or when people pass by. My photographer was like, well, I don't know when that's going to happen just because they keep on coming. But everyone's having a lot of good fun. Everyone's having, wave to the camera. Everyone's having a really good time, not to mention the music is bumping and everyone's getting water and then before heading back onto the trail. So we're just having a lot of fun. Here we are having fun. All right, back to you.
All right, Katie, thank you very much. As I said earlier, and as she has done for many years now, Allie Meyer is in the chase truck with the leader in the male part of the race. It's everybody's race, but the male leader right now. Allie, tell us more.
Good morning, Kevin. Yep, we got him. We just passed Robinson and 28th Street, tag number 2059. According to the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon app, his name is Daniel Murphy, and he's from Norman. You can see two runners right there. Daniel is on the right in the orange tank top. The runner on the left looks to be a half marathoner or possibly a relayer. We've seen this before where elite runners bring a buddy, they keep them encouraged, and then they swap them out because, it's a marathon and they're not going the full distance there. So Daniel Murphy, our early leader, as we are winding through the Edgemere Park area. Oh, hey, we got some drummers from, looks like Allegiance Credit Union, right here, one of the beautiful neighborhood parks, Sparrow Park, I think this is, coming up to 30th Street and Harvey in Edgemere Park. I know the race was delayed an hour this year, Kevin, and it was maybe an inconvenience for some, but I got to tell you, I'm really liking it how it's light out. It's easy to see everyone, and I feel like there are probably more folks coming out of in the neighborhoods and cheering everyone on because they're up, sun's up, and we're ready to go. Oh, I'm just noticing also now, too, if you look at their shoes, these two have the same shoes on, so maybe part of the same running club or something. Daniel Murphy getting his first sip of water. He took some goo just a short time ago as well, so he's staying hydrated and keeping those electrolytes up. and looking good. This is your early leader. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Allie does such a great job in that lead truck following the male leader. And Mark, do you know about this runner?
I don't know much about him. I did not know he was in the race, and he's looking very intact, very strong. We're early, but looking fine right now. Very consistent. Christy Coleman on the women's side in the half marathon is our early leader. We've got, again, Mikhail Montgomery in the women's full marathon leading.
Well,
And-
let's go to Austin Brissett, who has the female lead at this time. Austin,
right.
can you hear us? Let's take a look.
Yeah, Linda, that's right. I actually heard you just talk about that. Is Mikhail Montgomery you're seeing right now, and I'll tell you, she's moving. She's moving at roughly a 6-minute pace, and the closest person behind her is at roughly 6:30, and then at 45. She's really been getting after it. I'm sure you can hear the music.